David McDonald here from Vitality Fitness Calgary. This is part 3 of our 3-part series on how to improve posture. Now, what we did in the first 2 parts is we taught you how to open up your chest, how to open up that thoracic spine, how to open up those front delts. We gave you one exercise, which was the towel exercise, and we also gave you 3 stretches on part 2 that you can incorporate. So you want to integrate all of these elements into this series. So you do want to do that towel exercise as well as stretching, as well as part 3, which I'm going to go over right now. Now, the next component that's really important for improving posture is actually strengthening and activating those upper back muscles. A lot of people, since they are in forward flexion and they're really tight through the pecs and shoulders, they have no activation in that upper back. Very, very little activation in those areas. So really great exercise you can do is a quarter band row. So it's a row, but you're not moving through a full range of motion. You're literally moving through a quarter range of motion. Now, I have just a standard band today. What I would recommend doing is using a physio band. Physio band's really good because it's gonna have a lighter resistance. It's not going to allow you to compensate into other muscle groups, and you can purchase it at any sporting goods store, at your local chiropractor's office, at your local physiotherapist's office. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this around an anchor point. So if you have an anchor point at home, you could use a post, you could use a tree, you could use something like this if you have a device like this at home, pull-up station. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the band, okay? And all you're gonna do is you're gonna go back over a quarter of the way, and you're squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then you're bringing that band forward. It's a very subtle movement. If you come behind and you look from behind, you'll see that you're activating those muscles in between the shoulder blades, okay, very lightly and very subtly, and then you're deactivating them. So what's gonna happen for some people is when you pull back, you might pull back too far, you might start lifting up into the traps. You only want to do a quarter of the way through, and if you feel that you're actually compensating by a quarter of the way, you can actually walk forward, and that will lighten up the resistance to ensure that you're just using the muscles in between the shoulder blades. So you're really strengthening the rhomboids and the lower trap muscles, which are going to really help to create this. So you're going to depress the shoulder blades, depress the scapula, and have a nice open posture, along with lengthening the chest. So that's part 3 of our 3-part series. If you have any questions, if you have I fucked that up.